First Alert meteorologist Jack Van Meter, and we have a new update on Hurricane Erin. The new advisory, which just came out at 11 o'clock, puts Erin back at a Category 4 storm. We can see that the wind speed has increased by 5 miles an hour, hitting the criteria for Category 4 storm strength. And we can also see pressure is continuing to drop, dropped another 2 to 4 millibars. And anytime we see the pressure starting to drop at the center of the storm, that means that we are watching the storm start to strengthen and strengthen, something that we do not want to see. The current track of the storm still going to be valid. Looks like it's going to be missing the entire east coast of the country. Obviously, pretty good news there. Here's a look at our current temperatures at a regional view, and what we can see is cooler temperatures are starting to move into Michiana. 72 degrees here in South Bend, but up in Detroit, 66 degrees. And look at the wind direction and wind speed coming from the east, pushing that cooler air and less humid air into Michiana for our overnight temperature. It's still going to be humid. If you've gone outside at all this evening, yeah, it was a pretty typical summer-like day with high humidity and high heat. The dew points well into the 60s, 68 degrees. That's pretty high here in South Bend, and 70 degrees in Plymouth. And the highest one on the map actually going to be down there in Rochester, 75 degrees. That is very tropical, humid air that they're dealing with down there. Thankfully, by the middle of the week, we're going to have a cold front that comes through and takes out all of the humidity. As for our morning forecast tomorrow for the kids heading off to school, we are going to be dry throughout the morning, but a cooler morning throughout the entire morning. 67 degrees by 6 o'clock in the morning, really not warming up whatsoever. Temperatures almost holding static all the way till 9 o'clock in the morning. We are going to be watching for partly cloudy skies, no rain chances, but there is a chance of rain tomorrow, and it's not going to hit until the afternoon. So let's go ahead and track out the rain with Future Track. Overnight, we are going to be watching cloud cover lingering in the morning. Again, temperatures in the 60s. And then once we get into the 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock hour, we might see a couple pop-up showers just because of all the humidity that is present. And then it's not until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock where we're going to be watching to the west as a line of showers and storms will be moving into Michiana. I do want to say we're not talking about widespread severe weather whatsoever with this system. This is going to be that cold front that moves through, gives us a good chance of showers and storms, and thankfully will take out our humidity. Now for rainfall, Monday through Tuesday, not going to be that impressive. Some folks are going to get a decent amount of rain, hopefully upwards of ½ an inch, and some folks are barely going to get any rain. It's going to be like our situation that we had last night, where some folks saw a lot of rain, 2 to 3 inches, if you will, especially out to the west over by Lake Michigan. And some folks like us here in South Bend barely saw any rain. There's a look at that 10-day forecast. 87 degrees once again is that high temperature tomorrow. 86 on Tuesday. Cold front comes through, cools us down into the 80s. But what I'm really excited for on this 10-day forecast is days 6 through 10, where we are going to be in the 70s and low 80s. I can't wait for that to come in.
Awesome. And we have 16 sports.